round volleyball matchup. This contest is between the Dual Cardinals and the Great Plains Lutheran Panthers. Both schools are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. The association, along with their corporate partners, Sanford Health, Dakota Bank, Farmers Union Insurance, Affiliate Automotive, and South Dakota Army National Guard, reminds you that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Your cooperation and support of the values promoted by these region schools is appreciated. And fans, as tonight is Halloween, many of the spectators are dressed in costumes. Please note that according to SDHSAA playoff rules, costumes that cover your face are not allowed at playoff matches. If you have a costume with items on top of your head, that is okay. But if your costume covers your face, the SDHSAA asks that you remove that part of your costume so that your face is visible. Thank you. And now, at this time, we ask you to stand, remove your caps as we pay honor to America with the Great Plains Lutheran High School Band playing the national anthem. First, the reserves for the visiting Cardinals. Number 3, Sarah Krieger. Number 6, Gracie Fever. Number 9, Emma Sattler. Number 13, Isabel Shockey. Number 15, Harley Hennings. And number 16, Ashley Schmaltz. And now the reserves for the Panthers. Number 2, Kate Holman. Daisy Holloway. Number 8, Paige Ingles. Number 10, Madeline Kroll. Number 11, Linnea Hayes. Number 12, Myra Lentz. And number 14, Emma Dornbush. And now the starters for the visiting Dual Cardinals. At libero, 5'6" junior, number 2, Annika Kriz. At outside hitter, a 5'9" junior, number 4, Kaylin Cooperwood. At center, a 5'6" senior, number 6, Gracie Fever. At middle hitter, at outside hitter, a 5'10" senior, number 8, McKenna Olson. At outside hitter, a 5'10" senior, number 10, Emma Heyman. At center, a 5'9" junior, number 11, Josie Anderson. And at middle hitter, a 5'11" junior, number 14, Hope Yerkin. Cardinals are coached by Stephanie Madsen, Lindsay Gordon, and Taylor Krause. And now the starting lineup for your Great Plains Lutheran Panthers. At center, a 5'1" sophomore, number 1, Caitlin Raywords. At center, a 5'5" senior, number 3, Kyrie Roberts. At libero, a 5'3" junior, number 4, Grace Powers. At outside hitter, a 5'6" senior, number 5, Kim Goins. At outside hitter, a 5'6" freshman, number 6, Abby Jenstad. At middle hitter, a 6'1" junior, number 7, Olivia Holman. And at outside hitter, a 5'7" sophomore, number 13, Esta Cameron. Panthers are coached by Joe Giovanatone, assisted by Jacqueline Carley, Krista Canassa, and Sandy Giovanatone. The officials for tonight's game are Brian Reese and Wendy Krause. These officials are licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and hired by the region with the mutual agreement of the schools participating in this event. The format for this event is best of 5 with rally scoring to 25 and the 5th set to 15. All sets must be won by 2 points. And now, let's play some volleyball.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last time for this season for volleyball, we are live from the Great Plains Lutheran High School Gymnasium. My name's Aiden Crowley. I'll be commentating for you tonight. We have a matchup here in the playoffs between your Great Plains Lutheran Panthers, the 8 seed, versus the 9-seeded Dual Cardinals. Panthers looking to pick up a win here tonight and extend their season, but this will be their last home game of the season. Want to end on a good note here as we will get underway soon. The Cardinals will serve first tonight, and up to serve will be number 11, Anderson. And the playoff action is officially underway. Serve goes to Cameron, and it'll be a lift called right away, so the Cardinals pick up the first point of the night. 1-0 lead. Serve once again for Anderson is over, goes to Powers. Rayward sets it over the net. And the Cardinals with a good play there make it 2-0. Good placement on that hit, and no one can get to it. Anderson's serve is over, off of Roberts. No one can reach that one. Makes it a 3-0 game. Serve is over, goes to Powers. Raybert sets up Goins. Her hit is over. The Panthers keep the point alive. And point will go to the Cardinals. That was a swing by Hammond on the play. 4-0 lead here early on for the Cardinals. Once again, the serve is over. Goes off of Cameron to Powers, and Raywords will get it over. Hammond's swing is long, so the Panthers get their first points of the night on the board. 4-1 now. And serving first for the Panthers tonight will be number 6, Abby Genstead. Her serve is over. Swing blocked at the net. Point stays alive. And a good set by the Cardinals. Picks them up another point. Panthers thought they had won that one. But the Cardinals keep the point going. Hennings just checked into the game for the Cardinals, and up to serve will be number 10, Hammond. Serve is over. Off of Powers and out of bounds. 6-1 lead here early on. Serve is long by Hammond. Lead cut down to 4 now. 6-2 is the score. And up to serve now will be Kimmy Goins. Her serve is over. Swing blocked at the net again. That was Olsen on the swing. Serve by Goins is over. Lands on the Cardinals side. Panthers starting to come back a little bit. 4-6 now, 2-point game. Goins' serve is over once again. Swing dug out by Powers, good play. Goins gets to it and gets it over the net. Great job by Goins keeping this point alive. Swing right there by Kriz, gets it over. Now Cameron hits it over the net. Good block by Holman. Cardinals send it right back over. Rayworth's now setting up Cameron. She'll swing. Good rally now, back and forth. Neither side can win this point. Both sides playing excellent defense. Holman gets it over. Swing by number 7, blocked at the net. Back and forth rally, Panthers walk away with that one. Russell went for the kill. And the Panthers walk away with the point on a huge block. Like I said, good defense by that Panthers side right now. Swing dug out by Goins. Powers to Cameron, who will get it over now. Powers keeps the point going. Rayworth gets it to Cameron now, who gets it over. Kriz over to Anderson. Big swing, Hennings. Powers, another good dig. Holman, she'll swing, tipped up. Hennings swings, tipped up by Roberts. To Rayworth, Goins. Beautiful play. Russell swings off the pole. We got a tie ball game here in the first with some amazing action. Panthers playing beautiful defense. We're all tied 6-6 right now. Goins' serve is over. Rayworth digs it out. Cameron will swing, and that's a kill for Esther Cameron. Panthers all of a sudden up by 1 point, 7-6 here in the first. We'll be back with more action.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
First set has been full of action here. 7-6 Panthers lead, but the Panthers were down early, and now they've come back, and they're up 2 points now, 8-6. A lot of good defense from that Panther side, and then capitalizing on the offensive end. And are leading this set now. Good block by Holman. Cardinals keep the point going. Goins to Rayworth now, setting up Cameron. Cameron couldn't get to that ball. Makes it 8-7. Now up to serve for the Cardinals is Olsen. Serve goes to Powers, and now Roberts sets up Cameron. She'll swing. Hit off of Olsen and out of bounds. Roberts' serve is over. Henning, she'll swing, blocked by Holman. Goes over the net though. Hayes gets it to Roberts now, setting up Cameron. Gets it over for the Panthers. Henning swings, another good block by Holman. She cannot be stopped at the net right now, making countless defensive plays. Puts the Panthers up 3 now, 10-7. Roberts up to serve again, it's over. Russell setting up Bierke, she'll swing, tipped up, goes to Lentz. Now Roberts to Hayes, she'll swing. Kriz to Anderson, who gets it over. And Holman gets it. Oh, never mind, just can't make it over the net. Would have been a good play there, but just short. 10-8. Serve is over by Russell, goes to Lentz, and now Roberts sets it over. Russell was there though. Bierke swings, that one's way out of here. 11-8 now. Panthers find themselves up 3 once again. Holman is up to serve, it's over, goes to Kriz, and now Russell sets up Bierke. She'll swing. Hayes keeps the point alive, good play there, and Cameron gets it over. Anderson, her swing is long. 12-8 now. Holman's serve is over, tips off the top of the net, but out of bounds, 12-9. Good serve by Hennings just over the top of the net, and an ace for the Cardinals. Another good serve by Hennings off of Lentz and out of bounds. 1 point game now, 12-11. Serve is over, goes to Powers. Now Roberts gets it to Genstead, who will get it over. Good dig there by Powers, keeps the game alive. Swing by Genstead is good. The Panthers will get the point, 13-11 now. Goins checks in for Lentz on the Panthers side, and in comes Gubrud for the Cardinals. Up to serve now is Cameron for the Panthers. Serve goes to Kriz, and the Cardinals get it over. Goins over to Roberts, sets it to Hayes now. Dug out by Kriz. Anderson gets it over, tipped up by Genstead, goes to Roberts, and Goins gets it over. Genstead sends it, but it's blocked. Goins went for the big kill there. It hits it into the net. 13-12 now as Cameron checks out for Prahl. Serve for Bierke is over, goes to Powers. Hayes can't quite get a good hit on the ball, and we're all tied up once again, 13-13. Bierke serve is over, goes to Prahl. Now Roberts sets it over. Good play there. Catches the Cardinals off guard, and they will not get it over the net, 14-13. Rayberts comes into the game, and she'll be up to serve. Her serve is over. Swing is out of bounds. That was Olsen on the swing. Panthers back up to a 2-point lead now. Rayberts on the serve once again. It's over. Swing dug up by Rayberts. Right back over the net, but just out of bounds. That was Hammond on the swing. Good first set of action here, 15-14, very close game. Anderson on the serve, it's over. Powers hits that one, no one else can get to it. Tied up 15-15 now as the Cardinals get that point. And Anderson's up to serve once again. Serve is over, goes to Prahl, and it will get over the net. Russell swings, and Genstead, Rayberts, and Goins get it over the net somehow. The Goins will hit that one into the net as the Cardinals get it back over. 15-16 now. Cardinals back in front in this game. Serve is over, goes to Powers, and now Rayberts sets up. Genstead will swing, sent right back to the Panthers side, and now Goins gets it over. Good kill there by Hammond. 15-17 now. Panthers need to shift that momentum like they did earlier in the set. Anderson's serve goes to Powers. Now Rayberts to Genstead. She'll swing. Dug out by Kriz. Anderson to Hammond now. Prahl digs it out. Goes to Rayberts. Goins gets that one to Kriz. Long rally here. Genstead swings. And a good kill for the freshman. 16-17 now, 1-point game. And Jensted will be up to serve right away. Serve goes to Kriz. And now Russell gets it over. Hammond hits it, blocked by Holman. Stays on the Cardinal side in bounds. Panthers once again tie the score up 17-17. Jensted serve is over. Swing just gets over the net by Olsen. Didn't really get a good hit on it, but luckily it goes over the net for the Cardinals. And now Hennings checks back into the game as Hammond's up to serve. Serve is over by out of bounds. 18-18 is the score now. And Goins will serve for the Panthers. Hennings to Anderson. Roberts to Rayworts. And they will call a point for the Panthers. 19-18 now, they're up by 1. Another point for the Panthers. Violation called on the Cardinals. So Panthers up 2 now, 20-18. 2 big points there for the Panthers now. Find themselves with a little bit of a lead. With just 5 points to go to win the set. Serve by Goins is over. Anderson makes a good play there, gets it over for the Cardinals. 2019 game now as Goins checks out and Lentz checks in. Up to serve now for the Cardinals will be Olsen. Not a good hit on that serve, 21-19. Up to serve for the Panthers now is senior Kyrie Roberts as Rayworts checks out for Hayes. Serve is long by Roberts, 21-20 now. Points have gone back and forth here, neither team finding a lead really. And Russell's up for the Cardinals now. Her serve will be long, 22-20. A lot of errors being made by both sides on serves. Keeps the game close. Up to serve is Olivia Holman now. Her serve will also be long, 22-21. Hennings, see if she can get the ball in play. And that will be long as well, 23-21. Goins checks in the game for Lentz now. Gubru comes in for Hennings, and now Cameron's up to serve. Her serve will be over, and it's an ace. First in serve we've seen in a while. And it sets up set point now, 24-21. And Panthers need this point to walk away with the first set. It's over, goes to Hammond. Russell now sets up Anderson, who tap it over. Cameron gets it to Roberts. Goins sets it over. Bierke will swing now. That one's long. And in the first set of this playoff action, Panthers walk away 25-21. Stay tuned for set number 2.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team. And ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in South Dakota high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the SDHSAA, are the 29,000 high school sports and performing arts students in South Dakota. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
High school sports don't just happen. There's a ton of work that goes into every single athletic event.
And we have our school's athletic director to thank for a lot of it. Thank you.
For scheduling officials, so I can always play the game I love.
For ordering quality athletic equipment.
Panthers won the first set 25-21, and they're looking to win this second set here. Dornbush, she'll swing, and that one's long. Cardinals get the first point of the set. And now serving for the Cardinals will be Anderson. Her serve is over, goes to Dornbush. Now Rayrit sets up Holman, she'll swing. Good swing there from Holman, she'll get the kill. Ties it up 1-1 here. Dornbush is up to serve now. Her serve is over, goes to Russell. Now Anderson. Over to Sattler. Cameron will swing. Good placement there. Panthers get the point. Dornbush's serve is over. No one can hit it, and it's an ace for Emma Dornbush. 3-1 now. Serve is over once again, goes to Russell. Doesn't get good hit on it. 4-1 now. Panthers are leading here in the second set. Sattler's swing is tipped off the Panthers. And so it's 4-2 game now. Hammond's serve is over, goes to Powers. Rayworth's to Holman, who will swing. Kriz to Anderson. Blocked at the net by Holman, but it will be out of bounds. So the point goes to the Cardinals, 4-3. Rayworth sets up Roberts now. She'll swing, dug out by Anderson. Russell to Hennings, dug out by Powers. Holman, she'll swing, and it's 5-3 now. Roberts' serve is over, goes to Kriz. Anderson to Russell now, she'll swing, doesn't get a good hit on it. 6-3 now here in the second set. Panthers are up. And Roberts will be up to serve now. Her serve is over. Anderson to Hennings. Tipped up by Lentz. Roberts to Cameron now. Powers with the dig to Roberts. Holman, chill swing, dug out by Kriz. Lentz hits it over for the Panthers. Russell sets it over. Powers to Roberts. Cameron will swing. Dug out by Hammond. Anderson over to Hennings. Back and forth right now. No one can seem to capitalize and get this point. Holman, she'll swing. And just as I say that, a huge kill from Olivia Holman. 7-3. Panthers are up right now here in the second.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blazed the trail for me. Because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in South Dakota high school sports.
This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
(7-3). Panthers are up here after the Cardinals timeout. Roberts' serve is over. Powers, another good dig. Been doing great tonight on the defensive end, keeping a lot of points alive for the Panthers. Swing blocked in the net by Hayes, but goes over to the Panthers' side. Cameron, she'll swing, dug out by Kriz. And hit out of bounds by the Cardinals now, 8-3. Roberts' serve is over. And now Anderson cannot get the ball over for the Cardinals. 9-3 game. Roberts' serve goes into the net. Up to serve for the Cardinals is number 9, Emma Sattler. Her serve is over. But it'll be a penalty called on the Cardinals, so the Panthers will get the point, 10-4. Now Holman's up to serve. Refs will discuss the last point. The Caldwell stand will be 10-4. Holman's up to serve. Her serve is over. Bierke swings. Roberts gets that one to Lentz, and Cameron swings now. It is just in bounds, 11-4. Holman's serve is over. Russell gets it to Bierke, who gets it over. Holman to Roberts now, setting up Jenstead, who will swing. Blocked to the net by Bierke, 11-5 here in the second set. 6-point Panther lead. And Russell's up to serve now. Her serve is over. Dug out by Powers. And the Panthers will get that one over, but out of bounds. So 11-6 now is the score as Russell's back up to serve. Serve is over, goes to Lentz. Roberts sets up Cameron now. Tipped up by the Cardinals, but stays on their side, so Panthers up 6 once again. Dornbush checks in the game for Lentz. Cameron's serve is over but out of bounds. 5-point game now as Cameron checks out for Prawl. Henning's serve is over. Prawl to Genstead, and Dornbush sets it over. Russell taps over for the Cardinals now. Roberts to Genstead, sets it up. And they called 2 hits by the same player on the Cardinals. So the Panthers get the point now, 13-7, as Rayworth checks in for Hayes, and Rayworth will serve right away. Serve by Rayworth is over, goes to Kriz. Swing is over for the Cardinals, and inbounds. 13-8 now is the score. Bjerke's serve is over, goes to Prawl. Rayworth sets up Dornbush now. Tries to tap it over, doesn't get a good hit on it though. 13-9. Bjerke's serve is over once again. Prawl digs it right over the net. Good swing by the Cardinals. 13-10 now. Bjerke up to serve now. It's over. Dornbush will get called for a lift on the hit, so it's 13-11 now, just a 2-point lead. Cardinals have fought their way back into this one. Bjerke's serve is over, goes to Prawl. Rayworth sets it over, just rolls over the net. Anderson swings now. And a kill for Anderson, 13-12 now, a 1-point ball game. And a timeout called by the Panthers now. Cardinals right back in this one, 13-12 here in the second set.
Enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in South Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back to action now in the second set. Panthers find themselves up just 1 point after they had a big lead. And Bjerke is up to serve once again, doing a great job serving. As you see there, an ace, 13-13. Been getting a lot of points for the Cardinals. We're all tied up now. Serve is over, goes to Prawl. Rayworth sets up Roberts now. She'll swing. Dornbush sends it over for the Panthers. Hit off of Sattler and way out of bounds. 14-13 now. Panthers up once again. And Genstead will be up to serve. Just makes it over the net to Anderson. And now Sattler will hit it over for the Cardinals. Ties the game once again. Serve is over, goes to Powers. Rayworth sets up Dornbush now. Can't get hit on that one. 14-15. Serve goes to Powers. There's Anderson on the serve. Holman swings, is blocked. Holman gets it up to Rayworth. She'll try again now, and that one will be a kill. 15-15 now. Basically makes this set of first to 10 points wins as Prahl checks out for Cameron. And Dornbush will serve now for the Panthers. Her serve is over, goes to Russell. Panthers cannot get that one over the net, 15-16. Dornbush checks out for Lentz and Hennings checks in for Gubrud. Hammond's serve is over, goes to Powers. Now Rayworth to Cameron, she'll swing, that one goes into the net. Hammond's serve is over, goes to Powers. Rayworth gets it to Cameron now, who'll get it over. Anderson to Hennings, she'll swing, dug out by Powers. Rayworth sets up Holman. Cardinals keep this point alive once again. Rayworth to Roberts, sets up Cameron, she'll swing. Good placement there, cuts the lead to just one now. Roberts' serve is over. Russell taps it over, Lentz. Over to Roberts. Cameron taps it over. Hennings, she'll get it over and just in bounds. 16-18 now. Cardinals up 2 and Sattler's up to serve. First set was very close and the second is much the same here. Serve is over, goes to Powers, and Roberts hits that one into the net. In both sets, neither team has found themselves up a lot, especially in the later part of the set. See who walks away with the second set now. Sattler serve. Cameron tips it up to Lentz now. And Hayes cannot get that one over. Timeout call now by the Panthers. They find themselves down 4 here in the second set.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future. Just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blaze the trail for me. Because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in South Dakota high school sports.
This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Sattler will be up to serve here. 20-16 lead for the Cardinals in the second set. Roberts gets it over for the Panthers. Panthers had a lead earlier on in the set. Cardinals have switched the momentum and now are up. Panthers walk away with that point though, 20-17 now. Holman's serve is over, off of Hammond and out of bounds. 18-20 now. Panthers trying to claw themselves back into this one as Holman's up to serve. First serve is over. Hammond to Russell and Bjerke gets it over. Good play by the Cardinals keeping the point alive. Hayes will swing and tipped up by the Cardinals. And the Panthers get that point, 19-20 now. 3 points in a row for the Panthers, looking good here as Holman's up to serve. Her serve will be over, goes to Kriz. Russell to Hennings now, she'll swing, dug out by Lentz. Roberts to Lentz now. Cameron, she'll swing. And the Panthers get the point, 20-20 now. We're all tied up. And Holman's up to serve once again. Serve is over, goes to Hammond. Russell now to Anderson, she'll swing, it's over. Off of Holman, and no one will be able to get to that one. 21-20 now. Cardinals are up. Russell's serve is over. Lentz to Roberts, and Cameron tries to tap it over, blocked to the net by Anderson. 22-20 now, 2-point lead Cardinals. Serve by Russell is over. Lentz to Powers. Now Roberts gets it over. Hennings will swing, and that one's out of bounds, 21-22. Dornbush checks in the game for Lentz now, and Esther Cameron will be up to serve. A lot of crucial points coming up now. Just a 1-point lead for the Cardinals, 22-21. Serve is over, goes to Hammond, and now Bierke will swing off of Powers and right to the ground. As Cameron checks out for Prahl now, 23-21, and Hennings will serve for the Cardinals. Genstead to Roberts now, sets up Dornbush, who will set it over. Russell to Hammond, Anderson gets it over. Prahl digs it out, goes to Roberts. Genstead sets it over. Good set by Prahl. Genstead sends it over. An amazing play. 23-22 now. Raywitz checks in for Hayes. And Hennings checks out for Gubrud. 23-22 now. Raywitz is up to serve for the Panthers. Panthers looking to tie up this set here. Russell to Bierke. Dug out by Raywitz. Powers gets to it. And Genstead gets it over. Anderson to Russell. Bierke gets it over. That one's long. We're all tied up now. 23-23 here in the second set. And a timeout call now by the Cardinals. 23-23 here in the second. We'll go to the timeout.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my
Super close
teammates.
set here in the second. All tied up 23 apiece. Serves over by Raywitz. And Prahl almost makes the amazing dig. Just doesn't get over the net now. And it's set point for the Cardinals, 24-23. And up to serve will be Bierke for the Cardinals. Her serve is over. Goes to Prahl. Now Raywitz sets up Genstead will tap it over. Good placement there. We're all tied up once again. Sets our win by 2. So it's 24-24 now. No set point for either side, and Genstead's up to serve after her great play there. Sattler hits it over. Dornbush to Raywitz. Roberts gets it over. Anderson will swing, tipped up by Roberts, now to Raywitz. No one goes for the ball on the Panthers side. 24-25. Anderson's serve is over, goes to Prawl. Rayward sets up Holman now. She'll hit it over, tipped up Hammond. Now Hammond will swing. Holman gets the ball over the net. Good play there, keeping the set alive. Russell gets it to Powers. Holman will swing, dug out by Kriz. And Hammond won't get a good hit there. All tied up 25 apiece now. Dornbush is up to serve for the Panthers. Serve is off of Russell and out of bounds. Panthers get set point 26-25. And Dornbush is up to serve. Serve is over off of Russell. Kriz hits that one way out of bounds. And that is set number 2 in the books. Panthers claw their way back in and they win 27-25. Stay tuned for the third set. Panthers trying to put this one away.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team. And ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in South Dakota high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Panthers won the first 2 sets. So here you are, set number 3 now, as Panthers look to walk away with this one and pick up a playoff victory. Roberts with a good swing there, gets the first point on the board for the Panthers. Gensted's serve is over but long. 1-1 now. Hennings checks in for the Cardinals. And up to serve for the Cardinals will be Hammond. First 2 sets were very close. Panthers walking away with both sets though in the end. A lot of very clutch plays at the end of that second set as they win 27-25. Roberts gets it over for the Panthers now. Henning, she'll swing, blocked by the Panthers. Cardinals keep the point alive. Raywitz gets it to Powers. And Roberts gets it over. And a lift called on the Cardinals now, ties the game at 2-2. Served by Goins is over. Kriz hits it. No one else on the Cardinals goes for the ball. 3-2 now, Panther lead. Goins' serve is over, goes to Kriz. Anderson sets up Hennings, who gets it over. Roberts sets up Dornbush, she'll swing. Tipped up by Hammond. Hennings goes for the kill, and that one's into the net. 4-2 now, Panther lead. Goins' serve is over, goes to Kriz. Swing by Hennings is way long. 5-2 now, Panther lead. Saw the Panthers go up big earlier in the second set. Cardinals fought their way back into it, but the Panthers would walk with the win. Serve by Goins is over. Powers to Rayworts, and now Roberts swings. Panthers cannot get that one over the net. 5-3 now. Sattler's serve is over, goes to Powers. Lentz gets it to Roberts now, who gets it over. And a lift called on the Cardinals. Panthers up 6-3 now here in the third set. Rayworts checks out for Hayes, and Roberts will be up to serve for the Panthers. Serve by Roberts is over. Bjerke hits it over for the Cardinals. And now Cameron goes for the swing. Cannot get a hit on that one. 6-4. And Olsen will be to serve, excuse me. Her serve is over, goes to Lentz. Now Roberts sets up Cameron, who will tap it over. Powers digs that one out, but out of bounds. 6-5. Olsen's serve goes to Cameron. Now Roberts sets up Holman, she'll swing. Roberts sets that one over, and it's in bounds. Good placement there by the seniors, 7-5. And now checking into the game will be Fieber for Olsen. Holman's up to serve for the Panthers. She was throwing for a lot of crucial points that the Panthers won later on in that last set. Let's see if the Panthers can get another run going. Anderson's swing is off of Holman, out of bounds. 7-6 now. Henning's serve is over. And a lift called on Lentz. 7-7, we're all tied up now. Henning's serve is off of Powers and out of bounds. Cardinals in the lead now, 8-7. Genstedt hits it over. Bjerke swings. 7-9 now, Cardinals are up. Servers over to Powers. No one else goes for it on the Panthers side. 7-10, Cardinals are up. Henning's serve is over to Lentz. Now Roberts gets it over. Anderson swings, it's over to Lentz. Roberts to Cameron. Miscommunication there by the Cardinals. 10-8. Now Goins checks in for Lentz. Cameron's serve is over. Kriz swings, that one goes into the nets. 1 point lead now for the Cardinals. Cameron's serve is over. And Feber hits that one into the net, 10-10 now. Serve is over by Cameron. Bjerke swings and a good kill for the Cardinals. Bjerke's serve is over, goes to Prahl. Roberts to Hayes now. She'll swing, and that one goes over for the Panthers. Anderson swing dug out by Prahl. That one's into the crowd. 10-12. Serve goes to Jenstead, now Hayes to Powers, who gets it over. Swing by Hammond is out of bounds. 11-12 now, 1 point game. Cardinals are up. Now Raywards comes in for Hayes. Serve is over. Anderson over to Sattler now. She swings, blocked at the net. Panthers tied up at 12 apiece now. Serve by Raywards is over. Anderson gets it over for the Cardinals. Raywards sets up going. She'll swing. Hit off of Kriz and out of bounds. Raywards' serve is over. Good set there by Raywards. Cardinals were not ready for that one. 14-12 now. Panthers up 2. Serve is over once again. Anderson gets it over for the Cardinals. And Prahl gets it over for the Panthers. Sattler swings, that one's long, 15-12 now. And a timeout call now by the Cardinals. They're down 3 points here in the third set. Panthers lead 15-12.
High school sports don't just happen. There's a ton of work that goes into every single athletic event.
And we have our school's athletic director to thank for a lot of it. Thank you.
For scheduling officials, so I can always play the game I love.
For ordering quality athletic equipment, so I can stay safe on the field.
For mentoring my coaches, so they can be the best role models for me.
For coordinating transportation, so I can get focused for the big game.
For helping us develop character and learn lessons that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
Thank you to our AD for always creating a positive experience for us. We'll never forget it.
From all of us at the
Panthers look to win
NIAAA,
this third set and win the night. They're up 3 points here, 15-12. Hammond swings, dug out by Raywards. And Goins taps it over. Panthers pick up the point. Raywards' serve is over once again. Jenstead sends that one right back to the Cardinals' side, and Sattler will get it over. Jenstead to Rayworth, sets up Goins. She'll hit it over. Goes to Kriz. Swing by Anderson. And it'll be called a Cardinals point, 16-13. Olsen comes in for Fieber, and Anderson's up to serve. Anderson's serve is over, goes to Roberts. And no one can get to that one. 16-14 now, just a 2-point lead. Anderson's serve is over, goes to Powers. Now Rayworth sets up Roberts. Her swing is out of bounds, 16-15. Anderson up to serve. Cardinals have cut that lead down to 1. Goes to Powers, and now Rayworth's to Goins, who gets it over. Kriz to Anderson, and now Hammond. She'll swing. Jenstead gets it over. Prawl to Rayworth, sets up Roberts. She'll swing. Dug out by Anderson. Swing by Sattler is out of bounds, 17-15 now. Serve by Jenstead is over. Good serve there, right over the net. Hammond sets it over, goes to Jenstead. And now Rayworth's over to Goins, who sets it over. Good placement there. Panthers up 3 now, 18-15. Whoever wins this playoff match will take on the #1 seed, Elkton Lake Benton, in this second round matchup for this team. Holman hits that one over the net. And point one by the Panthers, 19-15. Elkton Lake Benton is the 1 seed in the bracket. Panthers are the 8 seed. As Jensted's serve goes into the net. Three-point lead for the Panthers here. Hammond's serve is over, goes to Prawl. And now Rayworth sets up Holman, she'll swing. Set up by Hammond now. And Hennings, she'll swing. Cardinals get the point, 19-17. Served by Hammond is long. 20-17 now, 3-point lead once again for the Panthers. Served by Goins is over off of Kriz. And the Cardinals cannot get to that one. 21-17 now. Goins' serve is over once again off of Hammond. Anderson to Olsen, who sets it over. 21-18 now, Cardinals get the point. Lentz checks in the game for Goins. Serve is over for Sattler. Roberts to Powers, and Rayworth gets it over. Hennings swings, dug out by Powers. And now Rayworth's over to Cameron, who sets it over the net. Hennings cannot get that one over, 22-18. Hayes checks in for Rayworth's now, and Roberts is up to serve. Serve is over. Kriz, she'll swing. That one's way long. 23-18 now. And Roberts is up to serve now for the Panthers. Panthers are 2 points away from winning the match. Serve is over, goes to Kriz. And now Bjerke swings, does not get a good hit on that one. 24-18 now, match point for the Panthers. Roberts up to serve once again. Can they put this one away? Serve is over. And that will be the match. Panthers survive and advance. They sweep the night 3-0. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen, on the live stream for the last volleyball game at home. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your night.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in South Dakota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
So, how are the kids?
Well, Emily made the honor roll.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, we're really proud of her. Tyler, on the other hand, though.
What's going on?
He's been moody lately, just feeling down and not like himself.
Oh, we've been there. Nick was struggling last spring. He was so anxious and stressed.
Really? What helped?
Well, he joined the soccer team. And ever since, he's been a lot happier. He has more energy, he's less stressed, and he's definitely in a better mood at home. It's made a huge difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting out of the house, he's getting some exercise, and he's off his phone for once. It's been good for his mental health.
Sounds like it's been good for your mental health, too.
Participating in South Dakota high school sports improves students' physical and mental health. Encourage your son or daughter to get involved. This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the SDHSAA, are the 29,000 high school sports and performing arts students in South Dakota. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
High school sports don't just happen. There's a ton of work that goes into every single athletic event.
And we have our school's athletic director to thank for a lot of it. Thank you.
For scheduling officials, so I can always play the game I love.
For ordering quality athletic equipment, so I can stay safe on the field.
For mentoring my coaches, so they can be the best role models for me.
For coordinating transportation, so I can get focused for the big game.
For helping us develop character and learn lessons that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
Thank you to our AD for always creating a positive experience for us. We'll never forget it.
From all of us at the NIAAA, thank you to every athletic administrator in South Dakota for all you do to enrich the lives of your students. It does not go unnoticed. This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blazed the trail for me. Because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in South Dakota high school sports.
This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in South Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the SDHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.